Oh yeah, it sure is unfair and embarrassing to call yourself a minimalist when you're still hoarding quite a lot of clothes in your cupboard. Number one, I am not a frequent buyer. I only buy when there is a need. Number two, I keep on giving away and getting rid of clothes which are not in use, which are either faded, which are damaged, or are shorter in size. So today I'm figuring out why still I am having clothes which are not in use, which I don't even like, and they are still there. There are some things like for myself, I have total freedom to get rid of the clothes which I don't wear and I don't like, and which are either damaged or faded. I can throw them whenever, however I want them. Madhi also partially I can, because she's growing, and there are frequently clothes are there which are getting shorter. So for Manahil, okay.
No, don't.
Okay. So for Manahil, whenever I ask her, give Manahil, this is something that would you like me to give it away because it's shorter now or it's faded now? She go, like most of the time when it's shorter, she goes like, why don't you keep it for Madi? I like it, Mama. Why don't you keep it for Madi? And they both have a difference of 9 years. How can I keep her clothes as long as 9 years? No, this is not possible. So, but every time I ask her, this is the reply I get, and it's so hard to argue with her. But I still make her agree to keep that in the bucket where it should be given away. And then the most hard person in my house, the hardest person in my house is Urshid. Yes, upstairs. You want to go upstairs? Okay, we will go. Just wait.
I don't, Mama.
Do you want apple?
No.
Oh my God.
Apple.
Okay, now the hardest person is Urshid. Even if he wears one item once a year, he would never want to get rid of that item. And every time I am like taking out everything and ask him, please tell me which ones do you want to keep and which ones you don't want to keep, he's like, please put them aside. I don't have time. We'll do it some other day. And that other day never comes. And if I persist and I am like, no, you gotta tell me right now, we end up fighting. So yeah, no use. And he is also like sneakily, I cannot give away his clothes because any day he would be like, do you remember where's that white shirt of mine which had that logo on it? That type of colors it had, and that type of shirt. Do you remember where it is? Did you give it to Kosar? I don't like. He has so good memory with clothes that I am not exaggerating. So it's not even possible for me to get rid of his clothes when he does not know. I will put myself in trouble. So he has this kind of relationship with clothes. That's why I'm telling you this, because when maybe you want to implement a strategy in your house, Madi bete, now you want the tapa. When you want to implement a strategy in your house, it's not possible that everyone in the house would comply, would agree with your ideology. So you have to find a middle ground. You have to find some way around all these things to implement such a process. And I like minimalism because if my cupboards are light, in my mind I am light. I have only two. You want me to open it? Then what you want? It's a bit spider. So I have only two long shirts which I wear when I go outside. So I have just two. I don't have to decide from, you know, a lot and then go. I don't really mind. Okay, today's project is to make sure that as much stuff and clothes are away outside, given away as possible, to really find the true sense of minimalism. And I'll get back to you to tell you why I like minimalism, because Madi is not letting me doing anything. Take care. Monday morning. Today is a very nice day with the great warmth of the sun. And even trees are happy after the rain and getting so much cleaned. Ooh. Okay guys, I told you that I wanted to clean and get rid of as many clothes as I can. So I'm going to show you what's the result. This is one of my cupboard upstairs. These are my clothes. This is the daily clothes I have. One or two more shirts. One I'm wearing right now. And one is this, my favorite one that people see all the time. And this one is the shirt which I wear when I go outside. And this is the chadar. And yeah, this is pretty much everyday stuff I have. And these are 6-7 shirts which Arshad keeps on repeating, so I just put them here, and everyone else is packed. So this is Madi's stuff. This basket, I keep it as a measure that only this much clothes I'm gonna have for her daily use, but it's still overflowing. But I checked over and over again. These are all the clothes that are necessary clothes. And Maddi ka Manahil ka galla, the piggy box, the money box. This is, I told you, these are Arshad's pants, and nobody can do anything about them. Yes, the shirts I put behind. This is Maddi's traveling bag. And these are our shoes. This drawer you can see up there, there are some things. And the clothes are here. The winter clothes, just 2 coats here. It's still winter here. It's not going away. It's very persistent. If I'd been going to an office, like outside clothes, these are ready and ironed, and all I have to do is to wear tights underneath them and a pair of sneakers, and there I go. These are very long, so that if I'm wearing tights underneath, though, it doesn't really show off anything. So this is a few of Madi's clothes and sweaters, clothes that she can wear when she go outside, and the socks and the towels. That's it. Let's go downstairs now. Here I came downstairs, and these are the clothes that I don't need anymore. And sadly, these are not many clothes, but what could I do? These are the only things that I found I don't need anymore. I don't have a maid. My mother, she does not have a maid either. So what I do is that I give Manahil's clothes to my neighbor's maid, and she does not have a baby of the size of Madi, so I give those clothes to my mother, and she gives them away to her neighbor's maid. So that's how I manage the clothes which I don't use anymore. So I make sure that these are in a very, very good condition so that other people could use them too. And if something is damaged so bad, so it has to go in waste, sadly. So also, let me tell you one thing, which is very, very true. Even if you're a minimalist, there are some things, there are some clothes that you had been hoarding maybe in the past, and they're so hard to get rid of it. They are so hard to leave. So this is a carton, which is full of such clothes, which I was very much undecided whether I should give them away or should keep them. So you can also keep a carton like that, where you put them, a carton or maybe 2 cartons, where you put the clothes which you don't need, you don't know what right now what you want to do with them, so later on you'll be able to reach to them. These are not mostly the clothes which are like these are which you can wear. These are clothes which needs to be sewn. Like when I used to sew, I was collecting all these pieces. Some of these winter clothes are also here for next year maybe. And these are the clothes which I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them. Oh, you could see Madi and Illy in here too. Okay, so what's the result in the downstairs cupboard? These are the clothes that you can see. These are again the summer clothes, very, very summer clothes. Like jab bahut zyada garmi ho jayegi, it's going to be very hot. These are mine, and some sewing stuff. When you sew, you happen to collect a lot of stuff. So it also has those elastics and frills and things like that. So it's there. And this is all winter stuff for me, Manahir and Arshid. And these are the clothes which I was talking about. These are the formal clothes that I have. Like if I have to go outside to some event or anything, these are the clothes I have. And these are more than enough for me. And yeah, I like empty drawers. Like I make sure that in my drawers they can breathe, air can circulate. And these are the what do we call them, the bed sheets. And again, the sewing machine. I am so sad to say that I had 3 sewing machines, and this one has to go. I wanted to sell it, but I mean, it's Arshad is delaying it. And this bracket fan will go up there on the window. And you can see the other sewing machine, my friend gave it to me when my own sewing machine, you could see there, when it was acting up. So I had to return that sewing machine to her, and then it's gonna have some space. I'll show you. This small triangle, you could say a right angle triangle, you could say, this is all crockery that I have. These 2 drawers hold Manahil's clothes, and that's it. So you can see the sewing drawer. I'm not doing sewing anymore, so yeah, but still, these are my prized possessions, just 1 drawer. And also, these were the clothes that I had to mend. And these are okay, these pants are okay, these Manahil can use, but these clothes had to be mended. I will do them today. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Minimalism is not at all about having empty drawers or having very, very less clothes. It's only about one thing, that you only keep and you only buy the clothes which you're gonna use and you're gonna love. That's it. And clothes after food, clothes are the things that we spend a lot of money on. And if you're gonna save that money, it is gonna make a lot of difference in your lives. And most of the times the things we have, that I have also experienced, that people might think that, oh, I'm wearing this again and again. This one thing Urshid once told me, he taught me one thing, and when I was very young and I was not a very sensible person, he told me that for example, if you're going to a wedding and someone's like, no one's gonna kick you out of that function or any event because you're wearing the same dress again. If they are gonna say this to you, point it out to you that you're wearing that dress again, it shows their own small mentality. And now you've seen that it is a trend now. It is also something that people, celebrities, the royals, they have started showing that wearing the same gowns again to show the people that it's not like that you have invested. My husband has a dry cleaning shop, and once he had this. There are so many cases, but one very outstanding case I want to share. There was a wedding, and the girl had she was a sister, and her dress cost around 1.5 lakhs, and she it was a designer's dress and everything. And when you were investing that much money, you are just wearing that dress on one event, one wedding, and you're not going to wear it again. The same goes with the wedding dresses, bridal dresses. Just wear them once, and then they are in the stores, they are just piling up dust. So yeah, we have to rethink about our values and our cultures, which involve some practices which are destructive, which are not making any sense at all. So yeah, guys, you have a wonderful day.